Another episode of being stuck in stone. Straight to business. I did more off-camera work. We now have this bonsai room, which will be very useful later on. And after using my brain for a moment, I realized the watering can increases speed of growth, which does include pumpkins. I was sort of hoping to need to kill more, but that's still great that we got 2 on the first try. Todd Daw Market. After many hours later, we finally have a way to get paper just so we can make barrels. Yay. We might invest in some of this just to have it, because you never know, it could be useful to have an apricot tree. The long wait is finally over. It only took 3 more episodes to finally start in the storage tab of quests, but it's finally here. Honestly, with how many alloy smelters I'm getting from this random reward crap, I'm tempted to start using them. We still need to do those. For a recipe, we need slime balls, and because the map doesn't feel like working, we are going to make them out of rice, which isn't very complicated. Okay, now that is done, we can make this. Boo. That might be useful later on. Iron. Gold. Diamond. This is surprisingly cheap, especially for something so powerful. This will be useful for later on anyway, for the more complicated recipes and such. I don't use this until much later, but it's pretty massive. It's just 2 small crates in one. Another flux storage. Great. Ooh, eventually we will be doing all of this. I would like to say that I'm going to eventually use this, but most likely I will not. This is a really good item, if you have the power to use it. I think this first recipe is bull. It's the most expensive, and for what? I'll be back when I have enough. Okay, so I had to cut 10 minutes here because I got a bit sidetracked with a lava fabricator, which I can't even make yet. Keyword there, yet. I may have gone overboard with these templates. Don't care though. While waiting for the lava to finish, I swapped out the chest for a crate. I know there's a lot of silence, but having to edit these videos and constantly type up these words gets a bit irritating just to narrate what you are already seeing or talk about something that I honestly don't remember doing. And you might ask, why not just talk while you're doing the video? I don't want to, and besides, my microphone sucks. But thank you if you even got this far through all the crappy content. This whole thing is a process that I dislike. There are all sorts of pipes and different uses for them. It's just a mess. Back when I used to play Sky Factory, they had a certain mod pack or multiple of them which made getting plastic much easier. It was still this whole thing, but actually getting everything was so easy. I may have gotten distracted again, but this is worth it. It looks bad, but I promise it is so worth it for when I decide to put stuff in here. Look at that. It may turn it on and off, but it works on its own, and with these hoppers below it, it automatically goes into the chest. You might be wondering what I am doing here. This is a whole new system that will auto-produce clay or whatever else I need that requires a barrel. I'll be back when this is finished. There is still a bunch missing. Alright, this whole ugly thing will now make clay when I feed it dust. Here is a little demo. Dust goes in the top, clay comes out in the bottom. Boom, clay for whatever I may need. It takes a minute, but it works much faster than what I could do. Now this whole thing is up as well, slowly but surely producing pellets for plastic. I guess I made this. I'm not really sure what I was doing at this point. Oh right, this is how I get blaze rods without killing Blaze. I'm sorry this video was mostly cuts and transitions, but most of what I recorded was just bad. This thing requires a ton of power, but hopefully we won't need to care about that one day. That's all that I recorded. Sorry that the video was shorter than usual.